Today on Redneck Rescue, our situation is we got a Polaris over in Victor that's on the other side of the mountain. Sounds like the stator possibly went out. I've got my beautiful wife Jess with me, and we're heading in. Let's go check it out. And this is our pole. Our sled should be down here in the bottom of this pitch. So we've made it to our sled right over here. Step one, we're gonna go ahead and pull the belt off, get our rigging on it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my spool rack around so it's on the back side so I can drive up that hill and spool the rope out all at the same time. So because we're on a downhill path, we're going to go ahead and put up a caution sign. It says call when it's clear, but we can see the sled at the bottom, so we're good. We've got our carabiner hooked around the A-arms, both of them. We don't pull on the tips of the skis unless we have to. Jess is down there holding the end of the rope. We got the spool reversed around to the back side so that I can just drive straight up the hill and unspool the whole thing. Here we go. So we've got our winch set up to this tree right here with a tree saver to a soft shackle to the gas-powered winch. And then we've got almost 600 feet of rope laid out to pull that thing halfway up this hill. At 33 feet a minute, moving in a positive direction. So we're about halfway up the hill with one pull. Big old spool of rope really pays off. My wife is right there, and we're heading right up to that dead tree up top right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up the winch back into the box, tie the rope to the end of the sled, drive, pull the slack up. That way we don't have to carry a rope up and down. Of course, after 600 feet of rope, you're always 10 feet shy. Here we go for our next pull. So we're running out of gas, so I'm gonna steal some out of the sled with the siphon hose. We're almost to the top. We've got the sled right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up my sled. I've already walked the winch up and over the top. Moving in a positive direction. You can see where we came from. All the way down there. Jess is going down for her backpack and helmet. All the way to the bottom. Coming in for the win. Coming up over the top. Oh yeah. Sweet. Just like that. The spool rack was one of our fall builds. It's got a removable handle that latches right up into the top, and I can flip it around to put the weight forward. Nice. Totally worth it. Now we can start our 4-mile tow out. Mostly downhill with a lot of whoops in the bottom. After towing across this ridge, we get to free roll down a steep hill and one more pitch. I'm good. And keys on it. Yep. Bye-bye. terrible at doubling, but this is our best double yet with me and my wife. We doubled all the way up together. 1 up, 2 out. So we're just working down in phases. Go a little bit, double a little bit. So, when you gotta pull just that little bit, it is easier to pull on this rope than pull on that ski. See, watch, 1 arm. Brake, off, and lock brake. Now I'll pull forward back a foot, and we'll do it again. Look at that. So now that we're down in the flats, went ahead and Jess is riding her sled out. I tied to the ski tip so it steers the sled where I want to go. And it pulls a little easier over the whoops as opposed to having somebody on it. And we made it. There's the parking lot. Our final step here is to go ahead and load it on the truck. It's always good to share knowledge. So we're gonna go ahead and we put a pulley up on top of his sled deck. We're gonna hook one end of the sled, other end of my truck, and I'm just gonna back up. Here we go.
Well, I really appreciate Redneck Rescue coming and helping us out today. These guys literally saved my tail, and give them a call.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Redneck Rescue, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We got other rescues coming down the line. Have fun out there. And there's the call for the next rescue of the day. That's next week's video.